Hi witches, it's Vivian, aka the Dark Pharmacus. So, I told you guys that I was back, and I realized I haven't actually made a video since then, which was actually kind of funny. I thought I made this video already, realized I didn't. I looked on my page and I realized I didn't. So, this is actually going to be kind of quick. I don't have much time. I'm waiting for my kids' pizza to arrive, and then I actually have a meeting with my teachers in a couple of hours online. But this, I've been thinking lately a lot. With it being the new year. Sorry about all the noise. My husband and my son are playing Pokemon, so they're being really loud. I should probably close the door. If they get too loud, I will. But with it being the new year, we all start doing different magics and charms and spells and things like that to, welcome in the new year, to rid of the old energy, to rid of the old connections to the things that we don't need anymore. Sorry. We're trying to let in those new feelings, the new spirits, the everything within us. We're trying to let it all anew. We're trying to rid ourselves of everything that we don't need anymore. So, like pretty much everybody, I was thinking, I really want to do something to, kick that into start, to kick that into gear, to get that going in my life. But I was thinking, like most of us show spells up on YouTube and stuff, and I was thinking, if anybody's interested, I feel like this is another way to really kind of get us all, to connect and learn from each other. My tradition has specific ways that we do things, especially when it comes to spell work. I work with plant spirits, with just about everything. Scratch that, I work with plant spirits, with absolutely everything. But, so I was thinking, why don't we, all of us together, for anybody who is interested, why don't we all try to create a spell together? I can start thinking up of ideas and putting them on here. If you have ideas, just go and you can put them down in the little comment section down below. Different things that you're wanting to rid yourself of, reasons why. I mean, you don't have to put a reason why, it's not my business, like, what you're wanting to do. I was saying as a whole, that might, give us a better idea and a better feel for everything that we want to do. So, seriously, for anybody who would want to do that, let me know. And because I'm so sorry. I think I'm coming down with the cold, because the past year has been hell and back for me and my family. Like, I talked about it a little bit when I made that first video a little while ago, in my last video. And I mean, it's just one thing after another. It's been ridiculous, basically. And I had my parts to play in it. I wasn't really doing anything to change it. I want to make sure that doesn't happen this year in every way possible. And not even that, like, I just want to rid all of us from that shit. Like, I want to get rid of all of it. I want to rid of all of us from all that bullshit. My kids are in there. I mean, I slip up and cuss in front of them all the time, and my husband yells at me for it all the time. And he should. He should, because I shouldn't cuss in front of them like I do, but I just forget, like, it just comes out. But anyway, for me and my husband, we've been through so much. And not even just within the past year. I mean, the entire time we've been together a long time. I mean, it hasn't been a decade yet. So I guess I can't say we've been together too long, because there's people on here who've been married for like 20 years. And I'm like, look at you go, girl. Show your bad self. We're not there yet. But I would like us to be. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
How long have we been together?
About 5 years, 6 years.
6 years?
6, I think.
Yeah, six, almost 7. Yeah, 6, almost 7 years. That's a long time. I will tell you that is the longest relationship I've ever been in. And we've had our ups and we've had our downs and we've almost gotten divorced numerous times. And I really, that is partially the reason why I'm wanting to do this. And he is definitely a big role in it for me because he is who I want to spend the rest of my life with sometimes. Just kidding. No, I do. I really do. I wouldn't put as much effort as I do into our relationship if I didn't want to. So I want this new year. We're already midway through January. I want it to bring abundance and prosperity to me, my family. I want to release all of the shit that we have gone through and just built up within our lives. I want to let all of that shit go. I want it to fucking kick it to the curb and tell it kick rocks, bitch. I want it to leave. And we all can do that. It's possible. So I just thought it would be fun. It would be something that we probably don't do every day, obviously. I mean, even though I am initiated into a tradition, I practice solitarily. If that makes sense to you. So as far as doing a spell with other witches, it's not something that I do, really. And I thought it would be a good idea for all of us to put in things out. Because I know other witches, they plan on, why don't you join our spell? And they tell you what they're going to do. And they tell you when they're going to do it. I know Deviant Witchery, they did that not that long ago. And it was great. It was amazing. I didn't actually end up doing the spell with them. But, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Put you there for a second. I'm going to close the door. You guys are being really loud. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, I know they did that not that long ago, and it was really cool. It was really interesting. So not only did I think this would be a fun way for us to get to know each other, but the power behind all of us as witches, putting that energy together, it's not something you want to fuck with. It's a powerful thing. And no matter if we all have the same goal or not, no matter if we're all working towards something different, we're all putting our energy out in there, out to the universe. We're all manifesting something. And all that energy put together, no matter what our goal is in the end, it's going to come to. It's going to form. And that to me is powerful. That to me is pure power. And with something as serious as my family, that is exactly the kind of power that I want it to be. I want it to be strong, pure energy. I want it to be something that we are all fighting tooth, nails, and fucking teeth for. Tooth, nails, and teeth, same word, huh? Well, I want it to be something that we all are striving to change in our lives, that we are all working for or towards, no matter what your goal is in the end. It's something important to you. And that's what really made me think that it would be fun. And it would be something that we all put a lot of effort into to do together. So if you do want to do it, if anybody is interested, just shoot me a comment at the bottom, message me, whatever, and I'll start thinking up of ideas and things like that. And because even if we don't use all of the necessarily same ingredients or things like that, we can at least have the same main couple ingredients. As far as cinnamon is something that I use a lot. Cinnamon is amazing herb. I love cinnamon. It's the fire in it, the strong sexual scent. You can use cinnamon for so much. I'm not going to sit here and say that you can use it for absolutely anything, because no, it has its own energy. It has its own spirit. It has its own connection to things. But cinnamon has so many different connections that you can use it for a lot of different things. And I use it for a lot. You can use it for protection. You can use it for lust, love. I consider those two completely different things. Some people might not, but I do. You can use it for joy. You can use it for energy to what's the word I'm looking for? You can use it to start oh my god, there's a word on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it at this moment. Spark. There we go. You can use it to spark that flame within you. No matter what it's for, and then what that flame is geared towards, you can use it for that. You can use it for happiness. I mean, when I think of cinnamon, even though I didn't have much of a family connection, when you think of cinnamon baking in the kitchen, it's like something that some people would automatically think, oh, like their grandmother or something like that. So to me, I think of that, even though that's not something I experience on the daily basis as a child, it's still something that I consider to make me think of family and grandparents. So like, even if you have that kind of connection with it, you could use it for ancestral work. A lot of people probably aren't going to agree with me on that. Oh well, I don't give a fuck. My channel. That's why my face is on it. Sorry. But I'm just saying, there are herbs and there are things that have correspondences for certain things. But if you have a connection with it for something, as long as you have an actual reason, you're not just saying, oh, because I wanted to. Oh, because it's the first thing that popped into my head. No. If there is an actual reason and it makes sense to you, if it's a reason that has a legitimate reason why it's like that for you, then fucking use it. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know, like, I'm just saying that your craft is your craft. You know, don't let anybody sit here and tell you can't use something if that's how it feels right to you. But please don't just use it just because it's there. Don't just, herbs and plants and the spirits of them, I've grown to have such a strong connection with. Sorry, I'm sitting here staring at my roses because I feel like as I'm talking about them, she's calling me. But they do. They have their own spirits. They have their own lives. They have their own energies. They have their own auras. Like, you just need to get in connection with that. I am not an expert on that in any way, shape, or form. No way. I am learning. Strictly learning. Beginning to learn. And I still am like, okay, with some of them, I'm stumped. Like, with some plants, I am stumped. But it's a learning process. This video got completely off topic, like from 0 to 30 seconds. I mean, really. But how this started is, I was saying, cinnamon is probably something that I would use for the spell. Rosemary is something that I would probably use for the spell. I use rosemary a lot. No, I do not think that it isn't a substitute all herb. I think that's bullshit. My personal opinion. I personally don't agree with that. I do not feel that is a herb that you can use for absolutely everything in the fucking book. It has its own energy. It has its own spirit. It has its own aura. Like I've said probably 5 times already since I've started this video. But I do use rosemary a lot. There is a lot you can use it for. That doesn't mean you can use it for everything. But that's just my opinion, and hey, who am I? Right? But those are 2 things that I would probably use. 2 of the herbs that I would use. I'm open for suggestions for anybody who would have any more. Orange peel actually just came into my mind too, so that's probably something else I would want to use. Orange peel, cinnamon, rosemary. So if you are wanting to do this, if you are wanting to come together and we can come up with a time and what moon phase and whether we want to be drawing things toward us, whether we want to be getting rid of, because it's the new year. I feel like it can go either way. Whether you are wanting to rid yourself of the old or welcome in the new, whichever way works best for you. That rhymed. So, if it is something that you guys are wanting to do, let me know. We'll talk. We'll figure it out. After I've seen if there is people who are wanting to do this, I'll probably make another video and I'll let you guys know about the ideas that I'm having, like herbs, oils, crystals, candle colors, times, moon phases, day, night, things like that. Correspondences, things like that. And I'll probably give a list and a reason of why, obviously, of everything that we'd be using. And anybody who has any ideas, like, I'll probably add those on with their reasoning why they would want to use it, obviously, in the video too. And hey, if you want to make your own video as of why as well, we can, share notes, good things, things like that. And we'll discuss further. So, you guys, I am going to get off here because I have 2 starving children to feed and a husband to feed as well, and I have to get ready. Well, not ready because I'm just going to be on my computer. Well, not my computer, my phone, because I don't have a fucking computer because I'm poor. For my meeting tonight with my glorious teachers, who I love very much, and I'm excited for that. Oh, and blessed full moon, everybody. She is so beautiful. This morning I was on my way to work, and when I go to work in the morning, I go really early. I am on my way to work by 6 o'clock. Fucking bullshit. But anyway, I was driving and I just happened to look out the window. There she was in all her glory, just taking center stage. I mean, it was fucking gorgeous. She was big and bold and beautiful and yellow, and I mean, it was wonderful. And you just see the clouds moving softly around her and just showing her full form. It was gorgeous. Oh my god, it took my breath away. Literally, I almost got into an accident because I couldn't stop staring at her. I was like, oh shit, I need to fucking watch the goddamn road. So it was gorgeous. Sorry if you guys really don't like my cussing. I'm really sorry. Bad habits, I just can't break them. All right, but blessing me. All right, I love you guys. So if you are interested, like I've said already a million times, let me know. I'm going to go. Have a good night. Happy full moon, everybody. Bye.